Yo, what up guys, I'm Sammy and welcome back to the Soul Drop, and we've had some crazy leaks, and we're gonna be going over the leaks. So we've got the Sabrina 2, which is, one of the most popular shoes in the NBA, and I feel like I've seen a good amount of people playing in this. You know, it's a very nice shoe, right? We got the MB4, the Wild 11, so let's get right into it, right? So first of all, we got a leaked image of the MB4. What are they doing, guys? What is this? Oh my goodness, it looks so bad. It looks absolutely horrendous. It looks terrible. I don't know, guys. The MB3, no. The MB4, no. The MB1 and 2 were actually pretty nice, but I feel like they're just getting way too chaotic, it's just way too crazy, you know? Whatever they're doing, it just looks like fire. I don't know what it is, right? But it's so it's pretty. Oh my goodness, it's pretty cheesy in my personal opinion, you know. So it says mellow in the forefoot, and then it says love, but also rare, and then we got a whole bunch of, it looks like webs or something, or fire coming up, and it looks like a lot of fuse. What is this? It just looks terrible. And we got 3 colorways of it. We got this pink and Volt one. We got this black one. I do like the color of the black. It's like all black with like the Xeno from Adidas or whatever. That looks pretty cool, but I still hate how it says words. Why does it say that? And then we have this black one with like Volt and pink, and just, it looks terrible. So yeah, I don't know. It says one. It has the 1 of 1 tab or tag on the actual like tongue. We have the Mellows tattoo or whatever, and then wow, my gosh, this looks terrible. And then it's, you know, where it says Mellow, that's caging, you know, and then it's probably using nitrofoam. And the overall material does look pretty thin though. It looks like a mesh material, and then we got another like fuse with all that lettering and webbing, you know, so. Yeah, I hate it. So anyways, there is the MB4, and then we got a look at the AC12. So the All City 12, the All City line from Way of Wade has been one of my favorite lines, and it's a very consistent performer. So starting with the 8, you all remember the 8? Oh my god, it's been a long time, guys. This is a V2. My 8s are, I actually don't know where my 8s are. I'm pretty sad. I was trying to look for it. I think it got lost somewhere while I was moving. But this is the V2. I love this shoe, right? With the shroud and all that. And of course, we got the All City 9, which was also one of my favorite shoes of that year. This was an absolutely amazing shoe. Traction is absolutely amazing. The cushion with the full-length boom was great with the cloud kind of like a carrier. The overall textile material was super duper nice. It just kind of, you know, nostalgia, right? Then we got the All City 10 right over here, which was also an amazing performer. One of the best cushioning setups of that year. Has full-length boom, and I believe this is the shoe that started. Oh no, it wasn't. So it was the V2 that started, right? So we got a regular strobo board in the All City 10, but then with the V2 that came out, I believe this is the shoe that had the, yeah, this had the soft mesh strobo board, right? That's when they kind of started putting soft mesh strobo boards in their shoes for Way of Wade, but this is the V2. Definitely not my favorite looking shoe, you know, like with the strap and the shroud. I think the regular version looked a lot better, but it was an improvement in cushion. And of course, we had the 11, which was an amazing performer as well. Amazing traction. Also, the cushion with the full-length boom was really nice with the soft mesh strobo board. Material was overall very thin. And then of course, we got the All City 12, which was also a very solid performer. The traction was a little bit of a disappointment because the 11 was so dang good, but it's still very nice for traction. Very consistent, full-length boom, and the material is super duper thin, right? Also, this colorway is freaking sick, by the way. But anyways, yeah, so the All City 13 looks absolutely amazing. So what do you guys think about like basketball shoes or hoop shoes that are designed to be worn like casually? You know what I mean? Like a basketball shoe that looks like an off-court shoe. What do you guys think of that? I think it's a great idea because a lot of people nowadays, you know, like 5-10 years ago, people used to wear hoop shoes on and off court. You know what I mean? People were rocking KDs and LeBrons, you know what I mean? Kobe's with jeans. But nowadays, people keep hoop shoes strictly on the court, and then, you know, like I guess hoopers, they wear slides, but if they're going out, they wear something else. You know what I mean? But yeah, I definitely do like how the design looks like a casual shoe, but I really don't like how much they freaking cage the overall cushion. Look at that, guys. It's a great looking shoe though. I really like how it looks. We have two colorways. We have this black colorway with like, it's kind of like official images. And then we have this white colorway. It's like a on-foot shot as well. And it looks awesome, right? And we can see the exposed boom. It's not even exposed. I mean, that's not gonna do anything, but we can see the boom exposed a little bit. We have kind of like a net on the lateral side as well. It's like a netted mesh material. And the material looks to be like a synthetic leather. You know what I mean? Like if you look at the toe box, it looks like a synthetic leather material, which I'm not a huge fan of. You know, I like meshes a little bit more, a little bit thinner of a material. The tongue does look pretty well padded, right? I do like that, but it looks freaking hella caged, guys. Look at that. Look at all the, it's literally just rubber. If you look at the actual outsole, it's just all rubber. Oh my goodness. That's just super disappointing. We have kind of like a wire that runs around the heel a little bit. And also that heel counter is crazy. It has the Way of Away logo, but that's just a huge external TPU heel counter, just, you know, plastic. So yeah, we'll have to see on how it performs. I mean, full length boom. It'll probably, hopefully have a soft mesh struggle board, but it looks pretty clunky, you know, so I'm kind of sad about that, right? And the traction in this colorway is like semi-translucent. And people are saying this shoe is the All City 12 Encore, right? So is it the All City 12 Encore or is it the All City 13? I don't know why they would call it the 12 Encore when it looks like a completely different shoe, or is it the 13? Not completely sure, but either way, people are saying it is a new All City model. And then we have, of course, the WOW 11. The WOW 11 has been leaked for some time, but we have some different colorways, right? So we have this Lakers colorway, which is pretty cool, and also we have this kind of like white and red colorway, which is pretty cool as well. We'll have to see on what the tech is. It's probably going to be full length boom. But again, look at how much caging there is. Also, looking from the outsole, we can see some type of white foam, which is probably boom. We have that crazy plastic on the heel, on the lateral side almost, you know. We have, you know, the Way of Away logo there. It says 11 there as well. But the tongue does look very similar to the All City 12 Encore or the All City 13. But also, it does seem to have like a knit collar, which I do like. You know, it does have like a leather material as well. It'll probably be significantly heavier than the Wild 10, which I'm kind of sad about. But anyways, there's that. And next we got the Sabrina 2. So the Sabrina 2 in this purple colorway did get leaked, and I got the Sabrina 1 right over here. And the Sabrina 2 looks really good. It literally looks like a Kobe. It looks like a old school kind of like 2010, you know, 2012 kind of Nike shoe with like the you can see the fly wire even, or is that fly wire or is that just like lines? Like a design on the actual panel, I don't know, but yeah, it literally looks like a Kobe 4 or like a Kobe 5 a little bit, you know, like a mix of both. But just looking at the shoe, however, I really don't like how flat this shoe looks, right? So in the forefoot, that looks pretty flat, you know. And if the overall shoe has a good amount of flex in the forefoot, it's not gonna be a huge deal. But for me personally, I like to have a little bit more of a exaggerated rocker shape. That's just in my personal opinion. But anyways, obviously we have that lateral counter coming up in the forefoot, you know, for lateral containment, just like in the Sabrina 1 it had that, you know. And then Sabrina 2, it looks like it's actually just foam. We also have the Nike swoosh, just a regular Nike swoosh. And for the cushioning setup, hopefully it's full length React with a top loaded 4 zoom in, just like in the Sabrina 1. That would be pretty nice. But if you look at it, I guess the Sabrina 1 was pretty caged in the back of the heel right here. But for the Sabrina 2, it looks like there is kind of like an external TPU heel counter there, and also looks like it does cage the heel cushion a good amount, which is kind of a bummer, right? And then the upper, it looks to be like a, I don't know, like a screen mesh material, right? And then also in the heel, we have like a zigzag pattern. It looks like it's embroidered almost even, you know, in the heel as well. But as far as looks goes, I like it. I'm digging like kind of like the old school kind of Nike Hyperdunk type of look, Hyper Revs. You guys remember the Hyper Revs as well? Yeah, but I don't think it looks better than the Sabrina 1. Definitely the Sabrina 1 looks way better, you know? So there is the Sabrina 2. I mean, it'll probably perform like the Sabrina 1, honestly. When I look at it, it looks pretty similar, you know? But obviously we'll have to see on the tech. And then last but not least, we got a leak of the Jordan Tatum 3 already, which is the Tatum 2, I feel like just came out like a couple months ago, didn't it? So we have the Jordan Tatum 3, we actually have his logo right there on the tongue. We got the Jumpman logo there. The material looks pretty interesting. It looks like a textile material with a lot of embroidered parts on it. We can't see the cushion at all though. Like we can't really see the midsole, but it does look to come up acting as a sidewall as far as the foam goes a lot, you know? It also looks to have like foam pods a little bit even, just like the Tatum 2. But yeah, I mean, hopefully, guys, please, I wish the Tatums, at least the Tatum 3 will have good traction, you know? But as far as the aesthetics go, not a huge fan of how it looks. Yeah, no, I really don't like it, so... yeah, I feel like a lot of you guys didn't like it either, you know what I mean? But the Luka 3s though, Luka 3s look pretty dang good, which I'm pretty dang excited about to come out. But anyways, those are some leaks of shoes that I'm pretty dang excited to come out. The All City 12 Encore, or I guess the All City 13, and the Sabrina 2, and also the WoW 11. But anyways, tell us what you guys are excited about down in the comment section below. But that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.